Hi, Smellies. Early stream today, and short stream. Early and short stream today. And I turned my microphone on. That's big for me. What's good, Goblin? Goblin? What's good, Lasagna? Bro's faded. Okay, W. Bro puke. Dude, I fucking saw that. Oh my gosh. I saw the video. That shit is actually fucked. It was like a old ass man as well, dude. It was like a 90-year-old man. Like, no chance that's the motherfucker that shot him. His entire shoulder would get dislocated if he shot one bullet. There's just no chance. Shit's scary, man. Shit's scary. You know, I hope Buddy's alright, but it did not look good. It looked really fucking bad. He was gushing straight out the neck. I think it might be game over for him. Did you see who NIP lose to? Are you talking about NRG? Or did they play today? I don't really be watching Tier 2 anymore. Oh no. Back-to-back losses to NRG and Venom. I would disband if it was me personally. Random ass Polish team. You know, random ass Polish player is always good for something. Alright, these are those fuckers. This is that goofy Polish team that did something at one event. When U-Jerks is top fragging, something has gone horribly wrong. That's real as fuck, actually. Alright, guys, a little short stream today. We're just going to preview Fissure Playground 2. Which I actually am hyped for. This is similar to a PGL event, it looks like. But still some very interesting teams. Top team Mongols. G2 just comes off an event win. It's actually kind of exciting. You dropped Matthew Golden. You're a freak for that, dude. How could you do that to him? 10 mans after? No, not today. No 10 mans today. Just like an hour and a half long stream. However long this takes. And gambling, of course. I can't help but gamble. A little tweakily leakily of gambling. Is there a way to do this? Or should I just make like a picture? Jaden Reed's always been great, but listen, it was Golden's first game. He's a rookie. Didn't really have to throw the ball at all, to be honest, because they're dominating the entire time. It's his first game, and he's still a wide receiver 1. So he's gonna get volume eventually. I just give him a few weeks. Why? What the fuck? Guys, I saw this. So the new MIBR player called someone a monkey. which is not a great thing to say when you are playing in South America. But I don't know anything. I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about the world. But from what I saw is people were saying in like Eastern Europe, he wasn't trying to be racist. It's just like you call someone stupid. Like you're like sometimes I call people monkeys, but not in like a racial way. It's just like you're fucking stupid. But like context, he could have maybe used context clues. Maybe he didn't know. I don't know. But yeah, I heard that like in Eastern Europe, like calling someone a monkey, like they just have a different understanding of the word. For Eastern Europe, that's not racist. That's what I heard. I'm not gonna say that. You know, I know anything, but it sounds like it was more of a misunderstanding than anything. He's just trying to call him stupid. Alright, let's see here. I have an idea. What does, Dude, this event is pretty fucking stacked. We don't have Vitality, we don't have Mouse, we don't have Spirit. Other than that, we have pretty much everyone else. We don't have Na'Vi. I mean, it's not like that fucking matters, dude. Na'Vi wasn't doing shit here anyways. This is pretty stacked, though. I'm just trying to figure out how should I do the predictions. Because it's kind of, should I, like, make something on Paint? I have a plan. Watch this. What the hell are you, little bro? What is... Okay. Can I make this look halfway decent? How to use Paint tutorial. There we go. Oh, why does that look so ugly? Okay, let me... That one looks... The first one looks shit. Hold on. 3-0. Let me make the green a little brighter. Jesus, man. Why does it look like that? Vid coming this week? Let's fucking go. I was gonna ask you about that. I kind of wanted to... I want to start having, like, a video a week schedule. So I was gonna try and get it posted by Friday or Saturday, if possible. What's good, Da Pete? Okay, this is good, guys. Oh my... Okay, then watch this. This is about to be nuclear. I'm gonna have to make this shit longer. Guys, is this fire or no? Okay, this is fire, bro. Okay, this is fire. You're a gooner for using Evo E-Drag? Dude, Evo E-Drag is actually fucking insane. If you pair it with Tornado, your team is unbeatable. Genuinely. Okay, so now we have the teams. Let me do layers as well. I need to add a nice little background to this, I think. A nice little gray. Oh, this looks really good to me. Why is 3-1-3 not to color yellow or orange? Because they're all making it through. They're all making it to the playoffs. They all get a green for making it to the playoffs. Okay, let's see here. Out of all these teams, let me get a Swiss simulator up here. Can you just edit it on the site? I don't think so, bro. That'll be too much. That's just gonna be too much. I ain't trying to do all that. So how is this 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, yeah, this is how this works. I think, right? So the 1 in the 9 seed, 2 in the 10 seed, 3 in the 11 seed. See Grix, I did see Grix is going to gun 5. Kind of a weird situation. Like this is a team that exists. I don't really care about them, so I guess at least Grix gets to play again. Can this tournament be a fishing tournament instead? Are fishing tournaments like how does competitive fishing work, bro? It's just like who catches the biggest fish? Is there even fishing tournaments in real life? Alright, so let's see. These are all BO3s. Guys. You would think it would be Mongols or G2 going 3-0. But like there's actually... I could see Falcons going 3-0. I could see Aurora going 3-0. I could see Furia going 3-0. I mean, that's about it. But, like, any of these teams can go 3-0. Aurora can't go 3-0. I actually kind of agree with this. I don't think there's any chance Aurora goes 3-0. I feel like it hurts me to say. I think G2 takes a slight step back in this group stage. Thank you for the follow. I just don't know if they keep up. Like, they were cracked at London, dude. I don't think they go 3-0, but I think they still, like, are very good. Will Mongols go 3-0? Probably. I'm gonna have to say Mongols 3. I think Mongols and Falcons 3-0. I don't know. I just have an itch that Falcons are going 3-0. Because, like, they weren't that bad at the last event. Like, I know it's a third place game. I don't know how much Vitality was trying, but, like, they beat Vitality. and beat Mouse and G2. They actually had kind of an insane run at the Esports World Cup until they played Aurora. Falcons going 3-0 or 1-3. That's also valid as fuck, to be honest. I think there's just like... dude, Falcons is hard to say because you like kind of are right. Falcons definitely is either gonna... I could see them going 2-3 as well as 3-0. And just like barely missing in classic Falcons fashion. Like... I don't know, dude. Yo, thank you for the sub, Lasagna. Thank you, Mr. Lasagna. You've been giving me hella money lately, little bruv. I appreciate it. I think Magis will flop at Astralis. I don't think he'll flop. I just don't know what Astralis does moving forward. Like, they're probably fine. I don't think it's a horrible move. Tyloo 3-0. I actually could see Gamer Legion going 0-3. Maybe it's just the hater in me talking. You are not whooping me in fantasy, bro. You are not whooping me in fantasy. I'm locked in this week. I'm telling you. Guys, like, Gamer Legion has just been so ass with Kersey. They've been so cheeks. It's genuinely unbelievable. Like, I think Tyloo wins this game. And then they'd have to play... I mean, I think maybe they could beat Lin Vision, but even Lin Vision could beat them. Theoretically. New VP should be cheeks. I mean, like, I could see Flit popping off and them winning a game, so I don't know if they'll go 0-3. You know, I think the first team that I want to do is VP. I think a VP 1-3 is fair. Does anyone else think they're going to go 0-3 or worse? Holy small. You've been giving me hella money. Sorry. Thanks for the money, though. Yo, thank you for the follow. VP 1-3. I do like the VP 1-3. That's the only thing that I'm sure of so far. I'm going to put Mongols in 3-0 as well. I mean, Mongols are just... I don't know, dude. Sometimes they look a little cheeks for just no reason. But I think they're... Oh, my Lanta. Thank you for the follow. Holy giant-ass Mongolia. Mongols 3-0. For some reason, I don't want to put G2 3-0, but I think that's just because it feels too obvious. I kind of still want to put Falcons 3-0, but I just don't trust them enough to do that. Like, I could see them squeaking through 3-2. To be honest. G2 3-0 is not that obvious. Dude, they just won a tournament. This is the first tournament after winning a tournament. If I had to put my money on it, they're going to be, like, tied with Mongols for the most picked team to go 3-0. Furia hype is over. All right, let's calm down. They won, but they lost a match against Mouse. Yeah, but Mouse isn't here. And Vitality isn't here. Do you mind opening a crowdfund to get Insani on Pain? I don't know, bro. It might be ours cooking with the Kickered edition. And the little Russian child that called South Americans monkeys. It's going to be so crazy when Major says it's Majoring time. And Major all over Fissure. That is so real, bro. Alright, I want to do something a little crazy. Let me do something a little crazy. Who's going 0-3? I don't want to put... I think I put Gamer Legion 1-3. I don't think they're bad enough to go 0-3. But I don't think they're good. With Kersey. I think Kersey is incredibly cheeks. And you know what? That wasn't the crazy move, guys. I just can't put Tyloo 0-3. I just can't. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put G2 3-0. I wanted to put Falcons. I'm just going to do the obvious here. I thought about it for more than 2 seconds. I just don't see... Like, if G2 had to play Falcons, I think G2 wins. It's the obvious choice. It's not very exciting. I'm doing it anyways. I just don't know, man. I'm gonna put Falcons in 3-1. I just think if Falcons plays Mongols or G2, they probably lose. And along with Falcons... You know what, actually? Do Mongols and Furia play each other? I almost want to put Furia 3-0 and put G2 3-1. I just see G2 being a 3-1 team. Furia is pretty damn good in group stages with Molodoy. If G2 and Mongols play against each other, it's... Okay, I need to look at a bracket, bro. Because, like, how would this play out? Whoa, what do we think, guys? G2 or Furia 3-0? I just have an itch that G2 is going to go 3-1, but... I'll do Furia 3-1. I'll keep G2 in the 3-0. They just won a tournament. And then... Would it be FaZe? 3-1. How's 3D Max been lately? 3D Max is one of those teams where, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they went 3-1. They've been pretty damn good overall. Lost to Tyloo in the first one. They just kind of stunk in this one. But recently, Lost to NIP, I mean, that's not great, but, like... I don't know. They're fine. I could see 3D Max being a 3-2 team. I don't want to put them 3-1. And I just don't really fuck with FaZe. Never have. But, like, who else could go 3-1? Thank you for the follow. Alright, dude, this song is actually kind of pissing me off. FaZe 4-0. Kerrigan GOAT. I did fuck with FaZe when they had Simple. That was a different situation, okay? You know what? I might do something criminal. You know who the fuck farms these tier 1.5 events? It's Astralis. They stunk at the World Cup. Lose to Mouse. I think the Magisk edition helps Astralis. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. They just kind of farm these events, dude. Everyone's sleeping on them. I think Astralis will surprise some people with Magisk. I'm putting Astralis 3-1. I don't know. This is not going to be a popular decision, but I'm ripping it. Because if you just do, like... If you just do it how good the teams are, like, oh, this team's good, they'll go 3-1. Like, that's not exactly how it works, okay? The matchups sometimes can make it a little goofy. And teams that you wouldn't think are as good get better records because they played bad teams to get there. I think I'm going to rip that. And then I'll do Aurora 3-2 because, listen, Aurora is good. Aurora's good, man. I'm just kind of like... I just don't know how to feel about them. They're a good team, but... I think they're going to make it. They were just in the finals of an event. Okay, they looked pretty damn good. Like, this Falcons win is fairly impressive, but the Falcons, I feel like, are so wishy-washy. They're very good. They just can't beat the, like... I don't know. Lose to FaZe. That's a tough loss, because this FaZe stunk. This was a bad FaZe. Lose to Mongols. We're great here. Beat FaZe. Beat Heroic. Like, this FaZe stunk. This Heroic is tier 2. This Falcons win is impressive, and then they got stomped by Mongols in the final. I mean, 3-0. I don't know. This was... Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. That is Stand in Aurora. You're right. I forgot about that. Like, I don't know, man. I'm putting them 3-2. They're too inconsistent for my liking. They freak me the fuck out. Okay, who else? Tyloo won the last one of these, right? That was the event they won? Yes. Fissure Playground 1. Do they cook again? It's tough to say. I mean, I'm going to put FaZe in 3-2. I could do some shifting around here. I could be convinced to do a little bit of shifting around. I could almost see FaZe, like, being even better. There's, like, a lot of good teams here. Will Heroic be 0-3 without Tanir? It's actually a good... That's actually a good point. I actually kind of fuck with a Heroic 0-3. It's kind of an extreme pick, but I really don't mind it. I don't think you're good. I mean, I think you're okay. You're very, meh. You're okay. You had a couple good clips at the Esports World Cup. I think... I don't know. I think LNZ's fine. But, like, I think he was carried by Saw. Youngster is so wishy-washy. Nilo can be good. xCloud can be good, but he's not, like, a carry. I don't really fuck with Heroic without Saw, to be real with you. I really don't. What's Legacy been up to post-major? Oh, big impressive win here. 2025 ISA. I'll be honest, guys. It's not been great. I think I might have to do Legacy as... I almost want to do Legacies in 03, but... Listen, man. I've been down that road before, and look what happened to me. But losing to FlyQuest, that's a little tough for me to stomach. I'm going to be real. I don't think FlyQuest is bad. But if you're actually a contender, you cannot be losing to FlyQuest. With all due respect to FlyQuest. Yeah, this wasn't even a real game. Like, you beat Fnatic. Okay. Like, Fnatic did look good, but... Like, they're good in Tier 2 Brazil, but that's about it, man. All they've done is lose. But I don't know if they're 0-3 bad. I don't really think anyone in this group is truly 0-3 bad, to be honest. But I might have to give it to Linvision. I like Linvision. I mean, I don't fucking know, bro. This is impossible. This is impossible. Gamer Legion in Linvision 03. I wouldn't even hate a VP 03 as well, to be honest. Let me just get all these teams in here and think about it. Dear Lord. They're always so ginormous, bro. Linvision. Tai Lu. Oh my Atlanta. Legacy. I mean, surely, like, one of these three teams is going 0-3, and I don't think it's Tai Lu. I just don't think it's going to be Tai Lu. I feel like VP can definitely fluke. I don't think the players on the team are necessarily that bad. I mean, bro, this is impossible. This is the hardest shit I ever had to do in my entire life. I'm so serious. I think... Pain's been pretty stinky. But They're not 0-3 stinky, man. They're just not 0-3 stinky. But maybe they are. I mean, like, I guess Pain is capable of going... I just don't, like, this is so rough. I guess compared to all these other teams, I gotta not stop thinking, like, just overall, I gotta, like, just compare all these teams to each other. Who do I think matches up the worst out of all these teams? I'm just gonna do this right off the bat. I don't mind them. I really don't think they're that bad. There's just some, like, supernatural vibes problem with this team. I just can't have them go through. I'm putting Liquid in the 1-3. But, like, this would be the one event Liquid actually does something. And I think they're getting better slowly. The people hate them for, I mean, it's valid reasoning. I think they are slowly getting better. I know, dude. Okay, I know I ranked them number 11. Just hear me out. Cutting a deal with Fissure to get fixed games. Like, they should be beating Imperial 2-0. Okay, that's what scares me a little bit. Imperial's a awful team. But, like, they lose to G2, who wins the entire tournament. Like, okay. Lose to Spirit. I can't dog you. They only lose to, like, really good teams unless it's VP Prodigy. Or Sashi. Ignore these. Online qualifiers, I don't count them, okay? But, like, you lose to Vitality, lose to G2 and Spirit, lose to... Or they beat Furia. But it was an online game. So, like, it can be a little fluky, but Furia is, like, a top 6-7 team in the world, right? So they do have the potential. You know what? I'm riding with the guns, actually. You're right. I did put Liquid number 11. I'm going to have them going through 3-2. They lock in. They're going to lock in. They have to lock in eventually, dude. They have to. Which means I'll put Tyloo in 2-3. I like Tyloo. There's just other teams I prefer. I don't think they'd run it back. Lin Vision. Lin Vision's cool. You're 1-3. Or are you? Lin Vision I'm putting in 0-3. I'm sorry. No hate to you, but it's just not happening, fella. You can fluke a series, but I'm not going to bank on you fluking a series. Another... You know who I think doesn't do that bad? Is Pain. I think Pain's a solid 2-3 team. And give me Legacy in 1-3. But, like, I could also see 3D Max squeaking in. Like, 3D Max definitely can make it through. I just think the teams here are too tough for 3D Max, sadly. Guys, I gotta stick with my guns on Liquid, okay? If I'm saying they're the number 11 team in the world, which I don't think is that far-fetched. I'm not, like, saying they're top 10, bro. But I think they are, like, a top 10 to top 15 team. So I'll say they can squeak through. I thought it's, yeah, Gravity's IGLing. Liquid is worse than M80. Listen. The reason why I'm so hesitant about M80 is I've seen them be good before and then immediately afterwards become complete poop. I need to see, like, M80 be consistently decent because I've seen them fall off before. And, like, Liquid is... I feel like Liquid can compete with more teams better than M80 can. I know M80 took a map off Mouse and it was kind of close, but realistically, all M80 did was beat Na'Vi in an online qualifier, which is like, listen, I'm happy for M80, okay? I'll glaze M80. The real impressive win was beating M80, and then they beat Fnatic. I just think Liquid pairs up against more top teams better. But that could be delusional. Like, look, they immediately go and do this right after. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I just can't, like... I just can't lock into this team. They beat a dysfunctional VP, Na'Vi, who's been poop in Fnatic in online. They did take a map off Vitality, but, like, it's Overpass. Which, like, a lot of bad teams were taking maps on Overpass for some reason. Like, I don't know. Clearly, Vitality isn't that bad on Overpass, but I don't know what was going on at the start of that tournament. It's just the thing. The problem with 3D Max is they're so boring. So they're probably going to make it through. You know what? I'm going to let the pure hater in me do the talking for a second. Sadly, I actually believe in a heroic 0-3. I just don't really fuck with their new roster. So I'm looking at all of this, and it makes sense. I do like this. The Astralis 3-1's a bit of a hot take with Magiskin, but I really don't think it's that bad of a move. He's not that old. I mean, he's not prime Magis. He's not, like, good. But, like, neither was Down. So I think it's kind of like a whatever move. Maybe the experience will help. I don't fucking know. How does Astralis make it 3-1 considering Tyloo? Listen, Tyloo cooks Astralis, but, like, Tyloo isn't going to be playing Astralis every single game. They're not going to be playing each other every single game. They're playing different people. And I think Astralis matches up against more teams better than Tyloo does. Like, for some reason, this team just kind of locks in these weird-ass tier 1.5 events. They're not good, but then, like... let's see, like Fissure, they make the finals. They lose to Tai Lu, but they like fry everyone else. I mean, no one else is like that good. You also go to Astana. Like at these tier 1.5 events, for some reason, Astralis is just they just be cooking. Okay, I don't know how. Astralis 3-1 here. Who did they beat? Audic, Pain, Lucis Spirit. So they got a pretty fucking easy bracket. But like that's the thing with these. You can't just go by how good teams are because the brackets can like completely change how a team finishes. So you basically are just betting on teams so you think you're going to go through, and then this is just random. Like the 3-0s are solid, but the 3-1 to 3-2 is just how the bracket plays out. Like I can think Aurora and FaZe are both good, but what if in the 3-1 game or in the 2-1 game they have to play Falcons and Furia? And like that's not even just those tournaments, man. Astralis be doing this in like quite a few tier 1.5 tournaments. I don't get it. It's another one. What they do in Bucharest? I think actually they kind of stunk at this one. This is a bad example. Yeah, they kind of stunk here. I mean, it wasn't that bad. They went 2-3. Beat FaZe. These are rough losses. I mean, they could have definitely made it through. That was before Hooksy, or was it? I actually don't know if it was. Yeah, this was before Hooksy was in the team, so this doesn't count. I don't know, dude. They just seem to do it, and I just like for some reason think that they will with Magic still. But I don't know. I feel like there are better teams here as well. There's no Audic, so maybe you're onto something. Like, they beat pretty bad teams in these tournaments. Beat MIBR twice. Beat Lin Vision and BetBoom. I mean, you just know, like, there's going to be some fuck shit going on in this tournament. There's going to be one of these teams is going to have a fluke run to make the playoffs. And one of the favorited teams isn't going to make it. I feel like it always happens. This almost seems too obvious. Let me see the last, like... So this event was kind of fake because Spirit was here and just rolled everyone. I mean, this run is pretty fake. I guess this one kind of worked out how you would think it would. The more I'm looking at Astralis' results, the more I actually want to move them out. But I don't think the Magisk move is that bad. I'm just not that high on Tai Lu going into this. I just don't think they run it back. I could be delusional. You know what? I'm going to do this. I just know 3D Max is going to make it. I just know. Doubting 3D Max is evil. And I could see them going 3-1. I think this is good. And, like, I'm not going to put any of you to make it through. I'm probably not going to put Astralis. I'm probably not going to put Pain. Like, all I would do now is probably just switch where these teams finish. You think NIP are throwing their matches? I doubt it. I could see it from other players and maybe a smaller org, but a previously ginormous org like NIP, I just don't think they would possibly ruin their reputations by doing that. I'm sure they're getting paid enough on NIP. I just think it's hard to be consistent in online games. Just because you're the better team doesn't mean you're necessarily going to win in an online game. All right, last minute changes. I'm keeping 3D Max and 3-1 because these fuckers just be doing that. They just be doing that. And you know what? Out of pure evil, GG. Brokey is not keeping that up, bro. Let's be real with ourselves. But is it Tai Lu? I'm going to say yeah. I'll say yeah, Tai Lu can do it. But there's no way FaZe don't make it through, bro. There's no way. I'm going to let the hater energy carry me forward, though. It's too late now. All right, guys, remember this. Remember this list. Remember it well. Any last minute changes that we like? I don't fucking know, bro. Let me get a fantasy going. I have to sign in. Of course I do. I always do, man. It's a lot of faith on... Listen, dude, I gotta stand on business with Liquid. I really don't think they're that bad. And I think they can get better. But they also continuously prove me wrong. And continue to somehow be dog shit, so... You know, who knows really at the end of the day. Oh my goodness. The G2 players are insanely cheap. That's unbelievable how cheap they are. What? I don't need anyone from Mongols. Okay, this is going to be a robbery. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone is going to take them, but... It is what it is. Falcons is insanely expensive. Holy fuck. Brokey seems pretty good value for what he just did. I am not touching Gamer Legion. Liquid, if I think they're going to make it through, is pretty good value. Yuri's really... He got buffed by HLTV 3.0, right? Not really. That's not worth my money. Guess I can take Mazzinio. Techno's been pretty good lately, too. Do we think he keeps it up? Okay, how about this? I go Techno. I mean, he's been pretty fucking locked in. I'll go with the hot hand. And I'll just do Twist from Liquid. Or do I just rip a Senzu? I don't know, dude. Techno's been so locked in. Sorry, I'm late, Gargoat, but I'm locked in. God bless. Dude, what about the Magus comeback? What if? I mean, there's just no one here that I want to take. Like, I guess Flit wouldn't be horrible. Furia also is so insane, but... Yeah, Kinder's kind of been a little, I mean, Aurora should make it through, theoretically. They're just so expensive, dude. I think it kicks in, I guess. He's not that bad, especially if they're winning. Yeah, give me a kicks in. Okay, this seems kind of cheeks. The more I look at it. Can I get someone better than Techno? There's just... Dude, I feel like Brokey's good value, but do we really think he keeps it up? When it actually mattered, he was atrocious. In classic Brokey. I mean, that's not classic Brokey, but a recent form Brokey is always atrocious. When it really matters. But before this, he was frying. And it's a good value play. Honestly, I'd rather have Kixen than Tessez. I think I'd rather have Brokey than Techno. Wow. Look at them next to each other, guys. Isn't that so cute? Shit, I say we run it. Ooh. I forgot Mulbs was like that. I forgot Mulbs was a freak like that. What is, I guess, leader for you? Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, fellas. My head is aching. I think we do the fantasy draft and I am out of here. I ain't even gonna put I ain't even gonna post this shit on Twitter. I know this is awful what I have cooked up here. Plus, predicting every single team in a Swiss is, I mean, just agonizing. Like, unless I'm doing a joke pick, there's just no point. Because I'm obviously not going to get 16 out of 16. That's just fucking impossible. It's just, I just can't do it, man. If I did something, like, funny, I would post it, but it's just, like, me actually thinking. And that's just never a good idea. It's just never good when I actually think too hard. Alright, I say we run this. Alright, fellas, I'll look at some of your teams now. What do you got, Edwin? Big Bobby. Blitz, a good pick. Hunter, Maddie's. Okay, this is a very good team, actually. Is there a simulator? I'm sure there is, but I just don't even honestly care that much. I could find a simulator and like connect it to the seeds, but I'm not doing all that, bro. Like I'm not gonna get 16 out of 16 no matter what. But if I do, oh, if I do, imagine. All right, this team, I give this team a honestly, ZTR is gonna tank you. I think I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I'm getting phone called. Hold on. All right, guys, phone call's over. Let's see. Good. Molodoy won't save you. Heavy God's great. I give this team a 6. I love Malbs. Zantara's. Heavy God. I give this team an 8. Suhei probably tanks you. I've seen worse. Malbs, Heavy God. Good combo. Yuri Yakinder. Honestly, I'm giving this one a 4. I think the odds of you winning are like 0%. But maybe if everything goes according to plan, you could get like top 20. Potentially. Nico Glazer. I respect this. Cam Newton Opper. You're not going to like this. I give this a 7. I kind of don't fuck with this at all, to be real with you. Well, it's not that bad. Yeah, you know, I'll give it an 8. Objectively, it's locked. I personally don't fuck with it, though. Yeah, this shit's pretty elite. No Heavy God, though. A 7. Heavy God. Stare, kind of a sleeper pick. Stare could be goated. Potentially. With all due respect, though, this shit's a 4. Oh, my. I give this an 8. It's aight. It's aight. Alright, let's run up a draft real quick. Gonna play a horror game? Not tonight, dude. Maybe on Friday. Honestly, my head is aching. I'm going to end stream after this draft and probably play Madden. Or take a nap. Go at it, Smellies. When it gets to... It's currently in the war room. When it gets to 45 seconds, I'll post it in the regular HLTV Fantasy channel. It's over for you, little bro. You Kinder, Tessez, and Kerrigan on one team. This is a 1 out of 10. Kronos, the New Dawn. $60? Yo, this shit better be generational. This better change my life. It actually does look pretty good, though. You know what? I could maybe run this. It actually does look pretty fun. Okay. I'll post it now. Good luck. Do you know All Key Shop? I've heard of sites kind of like it. Mage Arena? Dude, Mage Arena actually is fun as fuck. I want to start playing more different games that aren't 10-mans with you guys, so I genuinely would run up a Mage Arena. I can buy the game for 30 euros. I see. I always used, what's it called? There was the orange one. Alright, everyone's gonna actually have good teams. Dude, I fuck with the ones that aren't full so much more than the ones that are full, honestly. Okay, we take pick 4. Every day of the week we take pick 4. Hold on. Holy shit, no one is picking Mongols? Frozen Kyosuke. Okay. Oh, please pick 910. I'm totally okay with you picking 910. Well, it was worth a try. I'd kill myself. Alright, dude. Give me an emerge tactics. Actually, let me piss really quick. Hold on. Humbug. Humbug. How many? 4 rounds? Okay, let me lock in. Still some elite players to choose from, really. Damn, G2 got wiped. Damn. No one fucks with little Mazzinio, huh? Let me get an all-gold team. Let me get an all-gold team real quick. You guys ever seen a generational merge tactics run? Echo bench. Okay, this one is actually mad fun. Okay, this guy's team is going to be locked in later in the game, dude. The goblins are so good. Okay, we getting a level 3 bomber off the bat, huh? I lose this, but it's fine. Or do I? Okay, I definitely do. Or do I? That's just insane. Wait! You're so lucky, bro. You have no idea how lucky you even are. Ugh, I don't like any of these. Okay. Oh, this was that guy I was talking about. His team was going to be cracked. Fuck you, buddy. I knew it. Level 3 bomber and clutch. Oh my god. Is it my pick yet? Fucking A, it is. Yuri. Yeah, I'll take an all-gold team. Give me an all-gold team. Then I pick in 12 rounds. So I think, unfortunately, Royal Ghost has to be sold for a U. It might be over. Unfortunately, I think it's over. Level 3 bomber can't bail me out. Honestly, this team is kind of cheeks. This is what I needed in my life. Yabby Enjoyer. That's actually not a horrible pick. Okay, really, buddy? What the fuck is that, dude? You heard about Charlie Kirk? I did, dude. That shit is absolutely horrible. I saw the video. It is, he is absolutely fucked, man. There's just no way he survives that. It's very sad. It was announced he died? Oh, fuck. I haven't even seen since I've been on stream. Damn. Yeah, that's horrible, man. As much as you don't like someone, I know. It's crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, a fan of Charlie Kirk, but anyone dying like that out in public is pretty tragic. I wouldn't wish death on anyone. Just saw the video. No way he's no. I guess he's actually dead. Like, dude, I'm kind of in disbelief right now, to be honest with you. Just like seeing that happen, and then just an hour later he passed away. Like, it's genuinely fucked. Killing someone because you don't agree with their political stance is fucking sad. I mean, that's just kind of how the world is, unfortunately. People are so hateful. You know. When your life is horrible and everything is horrible, it's the politician's fault, not your own. So, unfortunately, you have to take it out on other people. Lefties are so cool. It's I don't know, man. It's a both sides issue. There's just so many hateful people in the world on the entire both sides of the political spectrum. Hold on, guys. I have to make my pick. Wait, a Zacher pick could be sneaky elite. If they do anything. Give me ultimate, bro. This team goes to the moon. What is that? I was playing Merge Tactics. Sorry, I was not locked in for that last game. You saw the video? I also saw the video. Why would you save the video, man? You're not left or right. You don't care. Person doing stuff is crazy hypocritical. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You're not wrong. I personally try and stay as far away from politics as possible. And to be honest with you, it has made me, like, a much happier person. When you learn to stop, like, letting outside noise like that shit affect you so much and you just focus on yourself, your life becomes so much better. It's crazy. Like, being extremely left or right in my eyes is just silly. Because people often just get extremely upset. And you become often extremely hateful. I don't know anything about the shooter and like why he did it, but I'm assuming he was a very hateful person. You were ultra endued as a kid. Realized how retarded isn't stopped. Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same way, dude. When I was a child, I thought that it was the most important shit in the world. And then I realized, like, how I don't know, like, it almost seems like I don't know if it's like privileged to say, but like how little actually caring about that shit affects you. And if you actually like try and better yourself, like mentally, financially, physically, like how much better you can make your life if you just don't really care about it at all, I guess. And how much happier you'll be. It's important, but it's outside of your control, so it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, that's a good take. I guess that's kind of how I feel as well. Like, if I can't do anything about it, what's the point in getting so upset or getting so involved? Like, you just have to accept how things are and just make the best out of it, I feel like. At least that's what I've always done, and I've been, like, significantly happier for it. Alright, dude, let me give these fuckers rolls. I'm switching between talking about a murder and Counter-Strike tournament rolls. Dear God. And merge tactics. Hold on, let me lock in. Oh, fuck. Talking about political assassination with Clash Royale on the back is what I came to this place for. Yeah, man, I'm probably not, probably not the best person to be talking about this shit, huh? Dude, at least I came in second. We take those. Damn, dude. I'm kind of just like... I don't know. I don't know, bro. I do not feel good right now. Like I said before, I'm not like a Charlie Kirk supporter or anything. I just can't believe I actually just watched a motherfucker die. Well, guys, on that really extremely happy and good note, I think that is going to be it for the stream today. I think I'm going to go cope